Hello my friends, and welcome back to the rabbit hole, and welcome to another Skincare Empties video. Confession, it's been a while. I don't know what happened, maybe because I got sick, but I lost track of time. So this is kind of a little bit of a longer term empties video. My mistake, which explains why my empties basket was overflowing. I actually had to discard some products, but it's okay because I already talked about them in the in and out video, so feel free to check that out if you'd like something related to this video. As always, we are doing this video by category, with timestamps by category, as well as links to my favorite products in this video. These are always so fun. Everybody loves a good empties video. I do want to say one thing before we get into this video, because I was on Reddit. As usual, I'm on Reddit too much, and I saw someone say that the only skincare videos they watch are empties videos because that tells you what a creator really uses. And I was over here going, oh, I understand that so well, but a few things are going to be missing. And I had just been thinking about this because I was looking at my prequel cleanser. And I had guilt the other day. I was thinking I really need to pass that along, not because it's a bad product, but because it's a great product. It's a great product, and I'm never going to finish that gigantic bottle. That has to be, and I'm not kidding, that has to be the best value for a cleanser that you could possibly get. And there's some kind of irony here in that because it's such a good value, because you get so much for not a lot of money, it's probably never going to make it into an empties video. Along with things like I don't include my dermaplaning empties. We don't need to do that. But I also get it because what is fun about this, in particular this video, is that it often is really my favorites. This particular video, this is a lot of Alice's true favorites. So let's go ahead and get into today's video. We are starting with cleanser and makeup remover. So it is funny to me to see that realistically we have one cleanser and sort of 3 makeup removers, but that's another one of these things I've been thinking about. The amount of makeup that you wear is directly proportional to the amount of makeup remover you need. Who would have thought it? Who would have thought it? Anyway, again, this is a lot of my favorites. So first of all, the CeraVe Acne Foaming Cream Cleanser. I love this product, but they did too much of an inflation. Just too much. I can't keep up with the price, so I switched over to the Panoxyl brand. Some of these companies should read up on what happens when you overinflate, oh, I don't know, say a balloon. And then the Haru Haru Wonder Black Rice Moisture Deep Cleansing Oil. I received this in PR from one of the companies. One of them, probably Stylevana, and I actually didn't like it that much at first. I didn't hate it, mind you, I just thought that it was kind of a little bit of a heavier cleansing oil in contrast to something like the Skin 1004. But the more I used it, the more I realized it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that it feels heavier because it still fully rinses away. This is one of those cleansing oils where I do not need to use a second cleanser every day. As I talk about hopefully enough on this channel, I am not opposed to double cleansing. Please do it if it makes you happy. Keep in mind that you may not need to double cleanse every single day. I am certainly not going to double cleanse tonight. This is not enough makeup and not a heavy enough sunscreen to warrant a double cleanse. And then we have these Mary & May Gluconolactone cleansing pads. I know I've talked about these in some other videos at this point. I think quite a few, actually. I really enjoyed these. The thing is, I was thinking about how quickly I went through these. You're going to also see some other toner pads in this video. I would like to wrap my head around why these products don't last long. In terms of how long ago I bought the product or how long ago I started using the product, these pads, they just never last long. But I do get it. I do like them. It is an added layer of convenience. So I really liked these. I'm not going to rush out and buy them again, but when it comes to the Mary & May brand, you can find a lot of good deals. I got those in some kind of epic style Korean deal. Oh my gosh, I just used the word epic. You can take the gal out of the 2010s, but you cannot take the 2010s out of the gal. Where is my owl necklace? And then finally, the Suzanne makeup remover. See, this is what I'm talking about. This lasted me longer than the Mary & May cleansing pads. Granted, they're 2 very different products, but I feel like looking at the size difference between these two, it is at least a little funny. Just a little humorous. Wish I had found this category sooner. You just put these on your lashes, let it sit, and your mascara just melts away. It just melts away. Next in line, I'll be using the one from the brand Kiss Me, and then I just made a purchase on Yesstyle for one from Florte. I think it was $5.90, so I will report back on those, but give me time. It takes me a while to finish these, and I appreciate that fact. Next category is toners and essences. We have two of my favorites here. Let's get the Mary & May out of the way. So the Blackberry Complex Cream Essence, I absolutely love this essence. It has a skintertainment aspect to it. I like to be honest about that because sometimes that has its own appeal. It's fun to use. You shake up the two different layers of this and you get this beautiful cream product in the end that gives you both hydration and moisture. Now, to this day, I actually prefer this product category after serums. Just me. You can use it however works for you. But it really is nice when you want more of both of those aspects. Right now, as you know, we are testing Tier for the month of May, and at this point, the Milk Toner might beat out the Mary & May. I'm still yet to decide on that. I don't think you need all of these things, though. I do want to say there's certainly enough similarities in the milk cream toners essences that I don't think you need them all. So finish what you have before you grab a new one. It's a minute difference. But yeah, I do like this category. We have the Anua clear pads, which, like I said, I finished these off because I always go through this category quickly, but it's one that I wouldn't use again or wouldn't repurchase that I did receive in PR. Recommended by Yoda, this next product is the Anua Heartleaf 77 Soothing Toner. It's a long-running favorite for me. I think that Heartleaf is an ingredient that my skin does really well with because it helps with inflammation, and I do have inflammation-prone skin. I did go through this in just over a month, but that is, of course, because you aren't going to see any sheet mask empties in this video. I actually do have a package of the compressed sheet masks in this video, and that's what I did with this, as well as convert it into a spray, as well as use it on toner pads. So at this point, I'm very comfortable telling you I'm a toner bottle person. Some people are toner pads people because, you know, we're all different, and that's okay. And then I also finished the R&W Ceramide Mist from our R&W review. Of course, I finished this because in order of how I like to use toners, I think it goes something like this. I really love doing my DIY sheet masks. I like the convenience of a mist. Then I like toner pads. Then I like pouring them into my hands. It is relative though, because those milky toners, you're still gonna pour those into your hands. You're not really, trust me, those don't make good mists. Moving into the serum section with a quick disclaimer. I would just like you all to know, I promise that I use ingredients other than just Bifida in this step. I promise. Like we've talked about before, the quirk with these EMPTIES videos is that it doesn't perfectly represent a skincare routine. I use vitamin C. I have no EMPTIES because I've been using the Regelica, what is that, 5 fluid ounce bottle? It's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while before you see a vitamin C in my EMPTIES. And I guess we just coincidentally finished off a lot of Bifida at around the same time. All to eventually come to one conclusion. I have a clear favorite. A clear favorite. The Manyo Bifida Biome Complex Ampoule. I love it so much. This is the one that my skin likes the most. And it's funny because you see that I used the product that people often call this a dupe of, the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. I went back to that for a while. I had that mini. I thought maybe this really is better. It wasn't for me. It just goes to show how everyone is different. And Axis Y also has a biome essence. I don't think it'll ever be as big on the internet because it does use certain essential oil ingredients. Nonetheless, it's the essential oils that, surprisingly, my skin gets along with. I just, in the end, still prefer the Manyo. I just feel like it's the Manyo product where I see what Bifida does for my skin the most. I see that intense relief from dryness, that calming and soothing and strengthening of my skin. So yes, Manyo wins. And yet, I gotta say, the R&W Ceramide Plus Serum, that is also a very good strengthening, calming, anti-dryness product. I like that one a lot too. I think what it really just comes down to is the Manyo does a smidge more for my skin. But I think this is an interesting conversation because it still proves that even though I love Bifida as an ingredient, it's not your only option for that type of repair. Ceramides are also a great family of ingredients, be it pseudoceramides or your standard ceramides. So yeah, out of all of these, the one that I will continue to purchase is the Manyo. Next category is moisturizers. This is such a beautiful assortment of moisturizers. Can we talk about how I finally got through my last bottle of the old packaging of now Stradia's Lipid Gold? This product proves itself to me time and time and time again. This is why it is in my top 10, along with the Manyo Bifida serum. It's so effective. Maybe this is why the RNW got booted out, because maybe, just maybe, what I'm doing without even necessarily thinking about it is getting the most from ingredients like Bifida and ceramides through different products. And sea buckthorn, niacinamide, etc. Stradia's Lipid Gold. I love that product so much, but I do have a new favorite. This Regelica Anti-Aging Cream. Now again, I genuinely believe the algae ingredients in this are a lot of what is making this so special. I was thinking about where algae kind of sits in my brain, and I think it sits next to ginseng. I feel like these are ingredients that probably do so much more for our skin than, just one aspect. And I feel like this is what makes it so fun for scientists to study these, why you see so many publications on the benefits of algae, the benefits of ginseng. And yet, we always need more when it comes to skincare research. It's just a bit of a neglected world. I feel confident telling you that at this point, I really do. Regardless, loved this. This is a thicker moisturizer. Lipid Gold is thinner, so these work great as a method of doing the retinoid sandwich. And this product was gifted by the brand. They did actually send me another, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy about it. And then we have the Eccentree Onion New Pair Gel Cream. This is a product that I shouldn't love as much as I do. I have a dry skin type, and yet this is so amazing to use as the very last step in my night skincare routine. It just seems to help my skin bounce back faster. And again, as I've already mentioned in this video, I have inflammation-prone skin, so I often need to get my skin to bounce back faster. This seems to give my skin a little bit more of a boost in terms of healing. So I thought this would be my last tube because this is now my second tube of a product that, once again, gel cream, not designed for my skin type, but nope, I repurchased it. I just bought another one. I like how this whole section really is repairing products. I also have an oil in here. This one is now discontinued. It's now discontinued. I don't know why. I am heartbroken. However, there is no shortage of 100% Tamanu oils on the market. I used to buy a lot of Tamanu oil containing products, and now that I've tried 100% Tamanu oil, let me tell you, this is the direction that I plan to go in. With Tamanu oil, we are talking about a carrier oil, not an essential oil, so just bring me the carrier oil. Let me be the one to just take one drop of this and mix it into these other products that I just told you I love. I feel like the one catch that nobody talks about with adding oil into your moisturizer, mixing it in the back of your hand, is that is how you discover how little you need. This tiny little bottle right here, let's see, this is 11 milliliters, 0.37 fluid ounces. Do you understand that this still took me about 6 months to get through? I mention this because I used to apply oil on its own to my skin, and I don't think I realized that I was kind of over-applying it. And I feel like the benefits are exactly the same. This is kind of what I was getting at in the de-influencing video last week of, you might want to look in your routine and see if you're over-applying in steps that might surprise you. Oil is another one for me. Let's talk about sunscreens next. We are coming up on the warmer months, and I am planning on doing a whole bunch of sunscreen reviews, so I've been very carefully trying not to finish products before then. So it's a little funny what I did finish. I finished off 2 J-Beauty sunscreens, the Nivea and the Sun Cut. Both of these have already been reformulated. Actually, I'm not sure with the Nivea. I did just buy the new, what are they calling it, Super? Yes. I'm correct. Super water gel. I don't know if that's replacing this or not. They have a lot of similarities, except the light blue one is better. So you see why I feel there's not a lot of a point in spending a lot of time here. The Kose Sun Cut is one of my absolute favorite. It is my favorite matte sunscreen, but this too has been updated for 2024. This video should be coming this Friday. And to my surprise, I finished a mineral sunscreen. This typically takes me a while, but I don't know how else to tell you all this. There are about 5 days a month where I do find myself reaching for mineral sunscreens more often. I am not opposed to chemical filters, but I do actually like to use zinc oxide when my skin is breaking out because it does seem to add a calming and soothing effect. This is the same reason why some people reach for diaper cream when breaking out. It's zinc oxide. And Rovectins was nice. I will say I think I do have a favorite in the brand new Dewy Tree Panthenol mineral sunscreen. That is so good. I can't believe I actually might love a new mineral sunscreen. We have some lip and eye care next. I feel so humbled by the number of lip glosses, or rather lip balms, that I finished this past 10 weeks. 3. I finished 3. This is a testament to why you shouldn't be buying a new lip balm every week. I know it's tempting. I see the releases. Do you understand how often I reapply lip balms? I finished 3. I think this is going to be my last time buying the Fruitia. Oh wait, no. I don't think I bought this one. I think this was in the Stylevana Advent Calendar or the Yesstyle Advent Calendar. I liked this a lot initially, but I do think that some of the newer formulas are better. Meanwhile, Kopari's Lip Glossy still remains one of my absolute favorites. And neither of these take into account my occlusive lip balms because I think those last even longer. And we have some eye care. I feel like I've been working my way through these 3 products for so long. All 3 of these were received in PR. The Fresh Black Tea Firming Eye Serum. Listen, this is a great eye serum. I really enjoyed it. I do like to use eye serums. It's optional. Many people do not need a dedicated eye serum. Some people have a more sensitive eye area, and that's always how eye products are formulated, with that more gentle approach with sensitivity in mind. Although wonders never cease as far as why some companies decide to include fragrance. Wonders never cease. That said, as some of you know, my new holy grail is somehow the Axis Y. Even I don't know what to tell you. We're gonna figure it out before it gets to the next Empties video, though. The Saturday Skin Yuzu Vitamin C Bright Eye Cream. I don't know why I'm looking in here hoping there's just a trace left. There is not. This was a thicker eye cream, and I like to use vitamin C eye creams during the day, but do you know I ended up really liking this because it is so thick. It is really great at smoothing your eye area. This might actually be one of the most underrated eye creams I've tried. I think, again, because it is different. Almost all vitamin C eye creams are made to be used during the day. And then the Mizan Snail Repair Intensive Gold Eye Gel Patch. I am so sorry, but it just blurs together. I liked these. I do feel that just about all of the eye patches that I've ever tried honestly blur together in my mind, with the one exception being the Pyunkang Yul black tea patches. Those are something special. The rest are nice. I like to put these in the refrigerator so I get even more depuffing and cooling, but I just don't think they're necessarily all that different. But we'll see. You all told me to buy the Abib eye patches, and I did, and that review will be coming next month, so maybe I will have a wider variety of actually different eye patches in the future. And my final category for this video, we have some treatment products. This is always the biggest. So as I mentioned, compressed cotton sheet masks. I had bought these at Joann's, $2.49. Not too bad, not too bad. I liked these the most out of all that I'd tried because some of the compressed sheet masks have these covers for your eyes, and I don't get it. I don't get it. To each their own. I'm sure there are people who prefer that, but it's not me. I just found it to be quite annoying, and it caused toner to drip into my eyes, which I did not like at all. I did manage to find some more sheet masks on Stylevana and Yesstyle that also have this same shape to them. That is, again, absolutely my preference. I'll link you Once again, my DIY sheet masks video, in case you don't know what I'm talking about. And again, that's why you don't see any sheet masks in this video, because I didn't buy any. I made them all from mostly the Anua toner recently. Oh wait, no, I did actually try one sheet mask, if you can call it that. This is really not a sheet mask at all, though. In the Huda Beauty sale last Black Friday, I picked up the Chin Lift. It's discontinued now, and I see why. It really felt so gimmicky to use. I really... Do you ever just use a product and you find yourself going, wow, I'm a sucker? I got it for something like 75% off, so we're not upset about it, and I really liked my Huda Beauty haul, but I could have skipped the Chin Lift. We also have, of course, another Lion Pair. What an amazing product for inflammation. That is also in my top 10 products of all time. And then I finished the Panoxyl PM Blemish Aftercare Brightening Patches. You know, I really did like these. At the same time, I didn't repurchase these just yet because I've been trying that Haru Haru tranexamic acid serum. And these also have vitamin C, tranexamic acid, and niacinamide in them. It's expensive, you know. All of these patch kind of products are always more expensive. Convenient. It's convenience. You pay more for it. And I do feel like I managed to knock out that PIH spot I was dealing with. This worked on past PIH, but so did the Haru Haru Wonder. So again, it comes down to there's a more convenient way to do things that costs a little more, and there's a less convenient way that takes a little more steps. But I truly think both work, you know? The Peace Out Pores, nose strips, and pore strips. This one was PR. So I liked these. It's shocking to me how little you get. 4 nose strips and 4 pore strips. I can't remember what the price was. I know I thought about buying them again, but then I went, not right now. Not right now. Yes, it absolutely works. Your nose will look so crystal clear after using these. It's just an expensive way to go about it, but, you know, great results. And that describes the very last product for this video, the Cure Micro Infusion Targeted Patches. These are also expensive, but these products are what made me really start believing in peptides. Because, you know, we all said several years ago there wasn't a lot of research on peptides, and there still isn't, aside from manufacturer data. But when you put those peptides in these microneedling patches, you will see more from them. You know, it's going deeper into your skin, and yeah, I'm very much a believer in peptides. And my friends, that's it for another Empties video. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you all next time.